So last few sessions have been a little more chill. Y'all had that weird dream stuff that happened, and then last week we had Thyra and Setsulu spending a few days around town, just chilling, getting to know each other better, exposing each other's deepest, darkest secrets while staring into each other's eyes, probably. And of
Nah, I didn't say
course,
shit.
and of course,
Jesus.
doing some research on the city, finding out various things, and just trying to learn, more about the place that they are in. And you guys, rather than paying for a new lodging situation, have decided to just lodge yourselves at the
Sleep in the
beach.
cave.
Yeah,
Yep.
at the beach.
Fucking right.
Because you guys are apparently planning to rebuild the pirate ship that the
And sail into the depths of the
that
Black
ghosts
Ocean, yes.
the ghosts are those ghost pirates were at. So mainly the rebuilding is being headed by Arch, and if he occasionally needs some help, he'll ask someone to, help out. So like Neri was helping out for the last few days. Just getting all the loose planks, maybe making some sketches, rough sketches, who knows. But yeah, so that's been the main thing right now, I guess. So, what's the plan as you all wake up this next day?
I don't know,
I
to
guess,
be
like, do
honest.
you have kind of like a progress you're tracking on, like, how the repairs to the ship are coming along?
Yeah, every once in a while we'll do stuff for like how it's going, but right now it's mainly planning, seeing what's broken, what needs fixing, getting ideas.
Okay,
That's kind of where you're at. But yeah, like I mentioned, off session, like you guys are free to discuss with one another in chat, like what you guys want to do, what's the plan, how you want to pay for it. Because getting
gotcha.
supplies is definitely going to be costly. You're either going to have to go on missions or fight something or buy it or whatever. But yeah,
I guess, do we have kind of an idea of how much in total this would cost, or are we still not even at that phase?
probably not yet at
Fuck
that
no.
phase.
I don't think any of us know anything about ships. So, I don't know, like,
Okay.
20 gold? I don't know.
I
Like,
mean, I'll probably
Yeah,
look
there's
more
no way.
into it in the following weeks, but it'll probably follow some sort of like downtime, something similar to downtime house building rules, something like that.
Okay,
I'll just adjust it and maybe I'll look at what other people have done, but I'll adjust it based off of that.
sure.
But I think
I
it's
mean,
similar enough, especially with your
would like
plans.
a starting place be like to like go down to the docks, or I don't know, does like this town even have like a shipbuilding yard? Or like I assume there's some sort of ship repairing facilities here
You
in
could
this
probably
city.
look around, yeah. You guys haven't done
Yeah,
too much exploring, but you could probably find stuff, yeah, if you wanted to.
my
yeah.
guess,
That's,
if I had to guess, would be there would be a port, there would be repairs,
mhm.
but the building would be done, like, on another town, like the closest next town over, and that's like their whole industry is just building ships or something.
Yeah.
So we could like inquire about that, I guess, with someone down at the docks where the ships are built, who knows about building ships, etc. See if we could like get them to fucking write us a dissertation on it, bring it back.
Or if there's, yeah, I don't know, if we could head to like a library too, see if there's any books on ship maintenance. I mean, that's honestly what people would probably write a book about in this time.
Yeah,
There's
true. I
probably
mean,
books on that. Yeah.
fucking Thyra and I went looking for booking yesterday, so like, uh, we know our ways around the libraries, I guess. Not really,
Okay.
but
A
like
little bit,
we've been
yeah.
there. I know there's two, and one of them is an academy, and one's not, and that's all I remember.
That's
So
very boiled down, but yes. One of them is
yeah,
more so the like main library whereas the other one is more so the this is also an academy with a small library section. But yeah,
Okay.
very
I
boiled down, but
guess
yes.
yeah. In that case, I would probably start off going down to the docks and talking around and
In
seeing
this
if there's
case,
like kind
going
of a
yeah. I
down
mean,
local.
it
to the
could be the case that ships are built here. What I said was solely like a guess.
Yeah.
So probably a good call.
yeah, okay. So as you
So
guys,
assumedly Thyra is like bumming around helping with the
yeah,
ship
there's
or
some
something
heavy
today.
lifting stuff, and Thyra's your muscle on the team.
Right. So,
Hey, Zakune's strong.
I mean, I would be yeah, I would want to get out and about. I think so.
Sure.
I mean, if you're going to the shipyards, I'll come with you, and we can sort of figure out what the fuck else we want to do for the rest of
Sure.
the day as we go. We looked at some bounties as well, Bar and I. There's
Yeah.
these 3 bounties out on these fucking witches that live like fucking sort of near Ekron. They sound pretty beefy though, so I don't know that we could take them yet.
Yeah, do we want to save that for, I guess, when the full party's together? Or...
Yeah, but like if
Speaking
you want as
out of
well,
character. Yeah.
we could. Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like that's a question that you can ask in character, right? Like you could be
Honestly,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
you
I
can
feel like
say
we
that
can't
in
take it.
character. Why not?
So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
Okay.
all ready.
I mean, when
And
I
how
talk
busy, yeah.
like to other players, I just like sort of vaguely assume that I'm going somewhat in character.
hmm
But like if something needs to be set out of character, like obviously, yeah.
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 I mean, you guys could technically be like, yeah, when we're not too busy and we all think we're good enough, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But if you are hankering for some fighting, we can do either of the arenas. I don't think we've done the like mind games arena yet, so we could try that, or we could go do one of the really low level bounties on like a local bandit or something. I think there was
I'd be
some
down
dude
for
in the
like doing an
city
arena thing.
called the Eye Slasher or something. He was going around slashing people's eyes. We could go hunt
Jesus.
him down. So docks first of all. I assume we're talking about this
Yes.
on our way to the docks,
Yeah.
which are
Sure.
very
Sure.
close to
That's
the
fair.
entrance to our shack from
That's
memory.
fair. Yeah. So as you guys go up the stairs, come out of the shack, you're essentially at like the docks. Um, where you guys are at is kind of like a small fishing space, maybe occasionally some like people selling fish. But if you walk around, there's like more docks, more of the fisherman boats and all that. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, so as you all walk around, you see like there's a couple like bigger sized boats, somewhat on the scale of like the boat that you guys are working on. Some a little bit smaller, but yeah, you see like a little docking area with people and their boats and all that.
Okay.
When you say
Um.
people with their boats, do you mean like this cunt's just got like a tinny, and then it's like, are these are like big fucking like trade ships, and the
Well, so
crew are the
yeah,
people?
well, so it's like some of them are like smaller scale boats. Maybe like there's like a couple rowboats there, for people that want to like just go out a little bit, fish, who knows what. But then there's also the bigger sized ones for like made for more so trade type deals to like go out and actually, carry luggage and
And that's
shit.
sort of the shit that our ship
Yeah, and
is looking at.
there's like everything from in between from like rowboats to the size scale of your ship.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Um.
I have no social understanding, so I'd just go up to the biggest boat and be like, "Hey, how do you like? Do you have a
Did you say
guidebook on
biggest
repairing
boat or
boats like
biggest
this?
bloke?
Biggest boat.
Okay. I did have to make sure. Okay.
It might happen to have the biggest bloke at it, but who knows?
Just for that, yes. Yeah, so you see this like large Goliath dude uh at the boat. What did you say?
Um, I would just walk up to him and not introduce myself, obviously, because I'm stupid,
Okay.
and say, uh, hello, do you have a guidebook on repairing large sailing ships?"
No, I mainly just help out with work. I don't really know about repairs too much. Just basic can nail in a cardboard and nail in a board and that's about it.
Who does
Do you have
the like
is there a boss
technical
around here
repairs
somewhere?
then?
A
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
If you look back and like he starts pointing, if you see that shack that building over there, that's where some of the bosses sit, and they can probably help you out if you need something.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll go in there then.
Okay. So you head in there. You see that there's like small
Which
table.
side of the docks are we on, by the way, right or left?
Well, probably like right around. You guys are on the the left side is where like your stuff is. So it'd be like, oh right, it doesn't ping anymore for whatever reason. I do this. No. Yeah, it's like somewhere probably in this area, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright, well, we go to that. I'm picturing this as like a warehouse on the edge of the docks, and he pointed at
Honestly,
like
fair.
a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
like a big rolling door or something.
Yeah. And so like as you guys enter, you see like small there's like a small table at the entrance. You know, they got the receptionist. They're fancy at the docks here.
Oh damn.
But to the side there's like a table, there's a small waiting area. There's like some rooms in the back as well, but the doors are closed. And you see like a receptionist at the front saying, "How can we help you?"
Hi. Name's Neri. We're looking to fix a ship that we have.
Okay, so we don't do ship fixing here, but if there's anything else that we could help you with.
Uh,
Guy outside has lied to us, so he'll
yeah.
need to be punished for that.
But is there some? I
Can
mean, we
can
can
we
try
see
to help
outside
you.
from where we are?
Sure, yeah.
I'll point to the like Goliath dude, and I'll be like, that guy, he has just lied to us. He has misinformed us. He's misled us.
Was there
If
something
he's one of
like
your employees, we would expect that he's punished accordingly for such a misrepresentation.
the woman's a bit
Jesus.
puzzled by what you're saying? She's like, he's not exactly an employee of mine. I mean, I'm not the boss here. I'm just a
Obviously, you're
receptionist.
clearly an employee of someone else, otherwise you wouldn't be sitting at the
Yeah.
reception desk fielding our query.
Look, if you need help with something, we can help guide you to what you need.
Ship repairs.
Ship repairs. Um, Usually we don't do major ship repairs here. A lot of our boats are ordered, specialty boats are ordered from somewhere else. But I'm sure that I can ask one of my bosses, and they can get some information about ship repairs for you in the meantime. Though it may take a couple days if that's okay.
Okay.
Very well.
How is the best method of contact for you all?
We will come and find you. Or
Yeah, we
you
don't
can
have
leave it
a
at the
address per
Adventurers
se.
Guild, as we are adventurers, you see.
Oh, well, if you're adventurers, we can always send a letter to the guild hall for you all once we get the information.
Fantastic.
What is your party name?
Hmm.
Or your names? Just something so that we
Uh,
can send it to the guild hall, and when they come in, when you come in, they can give it to you.
you can address it
Neri,
to Neri
Zulu,
Quickflow.
and Zakoon.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm sorry we weren't able to help you immediately, but hopefully we can get that information to you soon.
I leave.
Thank you for your time.
I don't say that.
Yeah, I do.
Well, like I walk out and like as you're like following, you go you like wave behind you. Okay, I need
That
to look
wasn't
at my
worth shit.
fucking personality traits and stuff, and make sure I'm using that in roleplay. I don't want to fall back into the same fucking mold that I do every time.
Okay.
Trying to play more naive, so we'll see. A young naivete. Okay.
I mean, we could find where she said that like the specialty ships are made. We could go to or like yeah, we could go to that place. We could like hire out some
It's a
horses or
town. It's a
something.
different town. They said, right?
Yeah.
I think
Other
so,
city
yeah.
guys, yeah.
But
Okay.
I mean, we could send them a letter if you want. Like that
Yeah, that
wouldn't
might
take
be
long.
easier than traveling there.
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm down to send them a letter. I don't know where the fuck we would go to do that though. Um,
I mean, I would
Also
assume there's
though,
like a
I'm down
post
to go to
office
the
or something.
library as well.
Hmm.
I feel like there's some sort of magical service that we hire that could relay a message like that, right? Well, I
Yeah,
don't know how
maybe.
openly magic is brandished in the city. I haven't really noticed anyone like blatantly using magic thus far.
Yeah, I
So
guess would our characters know if there'd be like a service like that?
I mean, you guys are still fairly new here, so You would need to
I mean,
like
we could
look
just go and
around.
ask
Yeah,
at the guild hall.
yeah. You need to look
Yeah,
around or
that's
ask
probably the best
because you guys are
resource.
still
Yeah.
fairly new, so it's hard to tell, and you haven't explored a lot of the city. You kind of are going just like to a few specific points mainly. So it's
Wait,
hard to
surely
tell.
the
Gotcha.
fucking library would like they're in this time like books and like written word is like the only way to keep information. So surely like the place that keeps all the written word would have some idea about like how the written word is sent to and from different places.
Yeah, I'm just not sure they could actually do it themselves.
Oh no, but we would be able to find out who could. And then we could ask, like,
Yeah.
is there a magical alternative? And they'd be like, yeah, the fucking Ubers, they're all taking over the taxis or whatever the fuck type of shit they would be on, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm down to go to the main library and sort of inquire that way if you are also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Setsulu has learned that it seems to be a good idea to ask like the rest of the party what they think. But he
You learn.
probably won't take it into account most of the time. He'll like ask and then he'll like say like okay, and then he'll just do whatever he was gonna do anyway. Because like he hasn't
At
linked the
least he's
concepts together yet.
asking.
He's
Yeah.
Right.
just like
Yeah.
it's like a crude imitation of actual negotiation, I
Okay.
think.
Okay. So you're headed to the main library.
Yes, I believe
Yes.
so.
Okay. So as you guys are headed over there, that would be Strigidi. Okay. As you enter, are you gonna talk to the receptionist, or what are you doing? What's the plan here?
Um, yes,
Okay.
I would approach the front desk and I
So
would
yeah.
say, uh, do you, first of all, I have two questions. First of all, do you have any resources on ship repair, for trade size vessels? Um, and second of all, do you have any information on how we might get a letter to another town or send a message in some capacity, be it magical or written?
So as you come up to them, you recognize that it's the same people from when you were there the other day. They say, "Oh, welcome
Hmm.
back. Good to see you return." As for your questions, while we don't necessarily have anything on large trade-sized ships, we may have something on smaller sized ships if that would help at all, such as like rowboats, that sort of thing. I'm not sure if that would help in your situation though. As for letters, there are a couple services. You could always ask at the guild hall to send it to another city's guild hall, and they can go from there. Occasionally, there are quests like that. There is also a little bit more costly. You could try and have the letter magically teleported, but it depends on where you're trying to send it to. Not all places can accept that sort of method.
We're trying to send it to the place where the docks uh, get most of their specialty ships manufactured. We also need to know where that place is, though. So if you have any sort of large scale maps or geographical knowledge that you could share with us as well.
I see. Um, if you don't mind waiting a moment, we can try and gather some information about that.
I
Oh.
like stare at them.
Okay, well, you
Just
see
because
them
they.
like they get out of their
Because
seat
because
and
I'm
go to a
because I'm
back room.
waiting. I'm waiting. That's what I'm doing. So
Well, you see them get out of their seat and like go to a back room, and like you can hear like very quietly, you can very faintly, you can hear some like shuffling, books being pulled, drawers being like opened and closed.
I'm
Um,
picturing like a fucking massive library. By the way, am I wrong?
no, this one is, yeah.
Okay, right. There just happens to be a back room right behind
Yeah.
the
Well,
dead.
sometimes,
Okay.
they got like back
Yeah,
rooms
yeah,
for
yeah.
like
No, I'm
personal
just in
stuff.
my mind. I don't know why, but a library counter is just like a desk, and that's it, and the people are like standing behind
I
it.
mean, it depends, yeah, but they can still have like stuff behind.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, so after a few minutes, she comes out. Okay. sorry for the wait. So as for the city, there are a couple options, and like she unfurls a map. So the two main ones, as you can see here, so we have, if you look at Ekron right here, like you can pretend I don't have a map to show for this, but if you look at Ekron right here, if you go slightly northeast, that is where one of the cities is. It's across the water. Both of the cities are across the water. So
Damn.
it's over here. And then the other one is if you go purely south, there would be another one.
Northeast, did you say?
Yes.
But they're both across the water.
Yes, both of them do require
Across
traveling across the water if you were to try and reach them normally. Um,
across the water. There's like islands to the northeast from my memory.
so there are. It would be a little bit past those islands.
Okay, that's a significant journey. Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
like if you look at the surrounding Ekron map,
Is
like it doesn't
Ekron
help.
on the Sword Coast map? No, it's
No,
not.
no, this is a made up city. But like if you were um best way I can explain it is like if you look at a map and you were to think of like Florida, right? Um, go straight down from Florida, like um, skip most of like the Central American islands. That like if you go straight
That
down,
is so far.
it's not great. But then also if you go like that's the one that's south, the one that's northeast. Um, like you can see like a little bit of a corner of the land there, but it would be like a little bit more up. But yeah.
Okay. Uh, Noted.
That's where most of those are the two cities where most of our ships are made, but they are also larger cities, somewhat similar scale to Akron. Um, so
Okay.
they should have
Quick,
uh,
make up names for them so we can send a letter to them.
sure. So one of them, the one straight down, that is Urgo, Urgo. The other one, the one that's northeast, is Ibitol, Ibitol.
Ergo and Ibital. Okay.
So you should be able to use the magical means. Little bit more expensive. Think of it. Best way to explain it's very similar if you've ever experienced a transportation spell. It's like that, but specified just for the letters.
Hmm.
Neri, have you ever experienced a teleportation spell?
I have not.
Nor
Yeah,
have I. Your analogy is not relevant.
Neri has.
Have I?
When you guys went from the manor to Akron, you guys got
Oh.
teleported.
Oh, yeah, duh. Okay. It's been a minute. Yes, I have. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Now your
Um,
analogy is relevant.
yes.
um,
Okay.
Very well.
So wait, what was the this did they have a cost for us, or it was just
so
kind of
No, we go to the guild hall to send a letter, or
so
where
if
would
you
we
were to
go?
do it normally through like normal means of sending, you could send it through the guild hall, and they have their own method of sending letters. If you want to, well, actually no, the guild hall would also be able to magically send it if you need as well. So you would just tell them how you need to. Think of it out of game. Think of it like normal sending versus expedited sending.
I think
Yeah,
yeah.
so you can like choose
Okay.
between
Well,
those.
fucking Amazon Prime delivery versus
Exactly.
regular delivery.
Yeah, pretty
Okay, alright,
much.
noted. Well, I mean, if they're working on the ship, we would want Prime shipping, obviously. So,
Yes, obviously.
I have 15 gold, apparently only. So,
Jesus, dude.
Wait, no, that's on my sheet. That's in my that's on my PDF sheet. Let me look on my actual inventory in here. Okay, I have 160 gold. Never mind.
Okay.
So I'm sure we can figure out something
Yeah.
cost
Yeah, I
wise.
have like over 400 gold, so
Damn, bro,
I hoard.
you're sitting
I haven't had
pretty.
anything to spend it on. I was planning on spending on something
Ah,
here
you've
today, but we'll
spent it
see.
on fucking arrows and shit.
Yeah, arrows don't cost that much.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess I am new to the life where you need gold, so it makes sense that I wouldn't have very much.
Yeah.
While we're at the guild hall, why? Okay, so assumedly we make our way to the guild hall now,
Mhm.
and while we walk to the guild hall, assumedly is when I will say this, but I mean, do you have any interest in like low level bounties or anything like that, or would you prefer to go to the arena today, or would you prefer
So
to?
I'd be more in favor like the arena and
Okay.
like do some fights there.
Yeah, yeah. All right, sounds like a plan. Well, I will look at the low level bounties, and maybe I'll go do one in the next downtime or something by myself.
There
Because
are
Okay.
that's appealing to me, like the wanted dead or alive type thing. That is something that would appeal to me as um like considering my like former occupation slash life. That's something that I would be interested in doing.
Hmm.
so as you look on the board, there are two like fairly low level ones.
Uh huh.
One, it's for someone called Gorlak. And just a brief description that you can get. It's an orc that is wanted dead for terrorizing various villages and travelers. And there's like a special note on there that says there seems to be some sort of tattoo or arcane ruin on his forehead, and he potentially has pyromantic abilities.
Huh.
Okay.
So that's one of them. The other one is someone known as King Vorik, which is a somewhat abnormally large bugbear, also wanted dead for murder, robbery, and arson, and is known to command a sizable gang of bugbears and goblins. And he has some forts across the wilds.
I mean, if you're gonna do one solo, I would suggest the orc one personally.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially if he has pyromantic abilities, because I have resistance to magical effects,
Nice.
which I always forget. Okay, cool, noted. I will copy all this information and paste it somewhere in the Discord. Um, I guess we arrive at the guild hall, and I take that in, and assumedly while I'm taking that in, Neri is inquiring about the letter stuff.
Yeah. So
Unless
I'm gonna
he's
send it
like
snail
next to
mail.
me looking.
Oh, yeah. I would just so yeah, I'm gonna ask you how much is snail mail compared to the magical one.
Where exactly are we looking to send mail to today?
Ah, fuck! I misspelled these names.
I think it's URGO for Ergo, and Ipitol is IPITOL, but I could be wrong
It's
on the
Yeah,
second
and I
one.
think, and I said,
IB, but you're correct.
IB,
and I think
okay.
I said ergo was closer.
Somewhat, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So I would want to send a letter to the shipyards at Ergo, inquiring about if they have any information on at-home ship repair.
I see. Okay. Give us a minute to calculate that, if you don't mind. Uh, okay. So, if I am doing my calculations correct, it will cost you uh, about 26 gold and 8 silver.
26 gold, 8 silver. Okay.
Is that to send a message and get a response, or just to send a
This
message?
would be the response would be on their end payment.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need to pay for their response because we're inquiring. It's like when you send
Yeah.
someone something and say, please send it back, you need to fucking
Oh,
enclose
well, in
another
that case,
envelope.
we can do a small deal. We can bump it up to about 32 gold pieces and 16 silver.
I mean, I'm happy to split that half-half and we can recover
Yeah.
the remainder from the rest of the group if you're concerned about the loss of
Oh,
gold.
yeah, that'd be fine with me. So what would it be? 16 gold, 8 silver each?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the
Okay.
time frame on like the magical sending? I will have walked up behind Neri, assumedly at this point, and I'll be
For
listening in
the if you
and
were
I'll.
to magically send it,
Yeah.
it would arrive instantly, and then we would just need to wait for their response.
Okay. So 100 and what do we say it was 16 gold each?
Yes, 16 gold and
16
8
gold, 8
silver.
silver. Yeah.
8 silver. Okay. All right. Um. I mean, do you like? Are you gonna be a cunt, or do you like craft? Do we have to like write out exactly what we want to know, or like, um, do you have the gist? I'm fine with either.
So let's go over it one more time. What you want to send? Just like you can do a gist of it, honestly.
Also, when I say "Are you gonna be a cunt," I don't mean like "Are you gonna be a cunt." I mean like it's I don't know. There's I guess there's nuance to this phrase for Australians. It's like, are you gonna like, you know how genies they have like
Yeah, I
their wishes
understand.
have
I mean, we're
little.
not wishing
Yeah. Okay.
here. We're not wishing here necessarily.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's just the
Nah,
general
I mean,
like.
you guys can. I mean, if I wanted it specific, I would probably say you can be somewhat looser here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I would say, and like, can you refer us or attach a copy of like a ship maintenance slash repair handbook? Um, should we include like some extra gold for that? Do you think?
Yeah, we should probably throw in some extra gold to
How much gold is
increase
a
the.
book worth?
Guessing
Probably like 10?
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
could
Well, we'll just
each throw an
we'll
extra
just
5 gold in.
yeah yeah.
Okay.
Um. And if not, can you direct us to some resource? Uh, the please find attached 10 gold for your troubles. We've paid the return message fee already. Uh, warmest regards, Seth Sulu
wow,
and Neri
Setsu
of
saying
Ekron.
warmest regards.
Yeah, bro.
He's
He's a
learning.
he's a poet and he didn't even know it. No, you see, I have a high deception skill, so when I need to, I can be. I also have like a fucking 6+6 to persuasion, so I can persuade when needed.
Okay.
Why are you not our face?
Because Thyra wants to be, and I am a like I'm the type of character to sit back and observe and only pitch in when I'm
Yeah.
needed. And then if I'm needed,
Okay.
I can I can sprinkle in my. But
Uh,
I think I have a lot higher charisma than
Thyra.
Thyra
Okay.
because it's
Um,
like my main stat.
when we have a uh, when we have a letter for you all, we will let you know. Whenever you come to the front desk, we'll let you know. But this will probably be a bit as it takes a while to get there and back, and you also have to wait for their response.
I mean, you just said that it's instant,
Oh, you guys are
right?
doing the instant one. I thought
well, no,
Neri
because that
said
was gonna wasn't
yeah,
that gonna cost way more?
yeah, it's gonna increase the cost because Neri said snail
Oh, I
mail.
thought that was the cost for the instant one.
No, Neri was asking for snail mail.
Ah, okay. So what's the cost for the fucking teleport one?
It would cost about 25 gold more.
I mean, I really don't give a fuck about 12.5 gold. But it's up to you.
Yes. I'm spending all my money.
Okay.
I'm below 400 now.
Well, look at it this way. We have just invested however much in the repair of the ship. I don't think anyone else has
Yes.
invested any gold thus far. So surely that leaves us with a
Excuse
larger
you, when
chunk
Arch
of
gets
command
back,
over
Arch
the
is
ship,
gonna be
right?
broken in debt.
So, if you need to justify it, surely this allows us some sort of higher command as a duo over the fate of the ship if it works out that it's used, you know?
All I want is I want Zakun to have his own private pen.
Well, I'm sure that given our investment, we can organize that.
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, that works for me. So we'll send it instant. And I'm assuming they won't get a response immediately. So
No, it'll probably take a
I
couple
mean, like,
days
they'll have to
depending
fucking,
on the
like,
response. But yes, it'll be very quick for it to get
yeah,
there and
they'll
be
have to, like, go to their fucking post box and then compose a reply and then send it back. But realistically, yeah, it
yeah.
probably won't take that long.
But yeah, I would expect something probably within the next 3 days, just so that they can do whatever task it is that you need.
Okay. Also, in the letter, I don't know if I mentioned it, but if they can't give us a book,
Yeah, you
can
said
you give us
some
some
sort of
general
resource.
like
Yeah.
guidance, and then also like refer us to maybe some other resource that we could utilize? It's a trade size vessel. It's beached. Include basic details, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um, assumedly we leave now. Uh, we might need to look into alternate forms of propulsion for the ship because I don't think there's any wind underground.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I think we should think about that later after we got our seaworthy. I don't think that should be
Um,
our main concern right now.
yeah, probably a fair call. If someone has a spell that can generate wind, then we don't need to worry. We can just have a
Ooh.
sail and fucking do that. We should probably ask someone about that. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to go kill some shit or do a thing in the arena?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Do you have that set up?
Do I actually? I might. Funnily enough, should
Yeah,
double
if you have
check.
something for, like,
This is not that one over
put it
here.
down.
I do actually have something set up apparently.
Oh, yes.
Alright. We go to the arenas and see which one is open today and taking
Today, both of
participants.
them are just strength-based ones.
Okay.
Uh, okay,
Do we
yeah,
know what?
which
Can we figure out what the pot is for winning?
It says 30 gold to enter, 80 gold per person for victory.
I mean that'd make back our
Yeah,
shipping investment. I'm happy to do
that worked
that.
for me. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I am like okay with and can figure out how to like share money is because like the society that I lived in was in my mind like basically communist, so that was
Oh,
like
nice.
forced upon me previously.
Okay.
So yeah, what do halflings? I mean, we're forest people. Like, we were basically in a commune, so I don't know. But I've
Yeah,
been
I
in
feel
the.
like medieval times like most places were communist, but like
Mhm.
sort of not really. Communist,
Yeah, although I've been in the world for a decent amount of time now, so I
not
don't
in
know
the
if I'm
on
still like that.
paper description, but like in the in practice description where it's just an oligarchy. Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah.
So as
All
you
right, we and I mean, do we have to? Is one arena like a bigger deal than the other? Should we do
seems
the
about
Loki
even
arena?
today.
Okay, all right, we just fucking go in to one of them then.
Which one would you like? Arena number 2 or arena number 3?
Nary.
It doesn't matter to me. Let's go 2.
Okay.
So you guys enter the arena. So you pay 30 gold, so take that off
Yep.
for each of you.
Done.
I will. Let me do that right now.
And then, you guys have experienced the arenas once before. So you have to, wait a little bit before they call your turn, as they eventually do call your turn. And you're told, similar to last time, same instructions, just don't start ahead of like some imaginary line. I don't know why that's there. Uh,
It was like the same arena we used last time.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's the same one, but yeah.
Where was
I
the imaginary line? Like, can we go up to
So
these
before
posts?
and can't go in front of like here, where
Oh,
like this first
okay.
banner ends pretty much.
I mean, I'm gonna go up to it.
Yeah, you can go all the way
My
up, but just
intention,
don't past it.
yeah,
I
I want to get up
precast
to
Armor of
that.
Agathis while we're
Yeah.
waiting. Yeah, I'll go up to like a similar. Should we stick together? Do you think? Like, should I protect you so you can shoot at them?
So my plan was I'm gonna climb one of these pillars, and then you and Zakun are gonna be the meat shields in
Okay,
front.
alright. We'll like protect the base of the pillar then, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, you're going for this one. The one that's right in front of you, assumedly.
Yeah.
I can't ping. I don't know why.
I don't know why it's not letting
Is-
things either.
Fix it.
I don't know. I don't know what it did.
All right, yeah. Good plan. Well, I'll like start near you then, I suppose. Maybe a little bit further out, so we don't get like any fucking AOE bullshit happening.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's probably fine.
Um.
See what else.
All right.
You hear that like?
Yeah. I've precast Armor of Agathis, and if you give me any longer, I'll keep precasting things. So.
Yeah, sorry. No. So the announcer, he's doing his like usual thing that you guys have experienced quite a bit of at this point. Trying to hype up the crowd for like everything that's going on. And he says, "All right, it's time for this party to meet their match." As you hear just crawling sounds at first, as you see two
Oh, by the way,
scorpions.
Zakun's fire.
Okay. Two scorpions appear, and shortly after that, you start to hear the sounds of the walls being banged constantly, and you hear some sort of galloping noise, but it's slightly off, as you see some very well, they're just very excitable goats as well. I don't know if that's the right word I want to use, but we'll go with it.
All right. Cool.
All right, so you guys can go ahead.
Do I have time to precast anything else or no?
I'd say one precast, and that would be it. So you did your armor.
So I cast Armor of Agathis when I walked in. I don't have time to precast anything else.
I'd say that'd probably just be it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Just
that's
to
fine.
keep it somewhat fair.
That's the same ruling I would make. I would say no, you fucking try hard to my players. So I roll a 20 on initiative. Yay.
Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought someone randomly joined.
Fox has been doing that a little bit lately, but I think he's back to work now, so
Imagine.
Shame. Okay, I'll take that.
And then we will go ahead and go from you and okay. With that, go ahead.
me.
Yes, Mr. 20.
Okay. I come over to here and I cast Bless on the three of us.
Nice.
And then I think that's it.
Okay. Nary.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, let's see, how many... 25 feet. How tall are these pillars again?
30 feet, I want to say was what I said last time.
Okay, so I could not climb that this turn.
No.
Okay. I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, let's have Zakun take dash action. And then I'm gonna, yeah, I'll take a shot at the bottom scorpion.
Okay.
Or Neri and his nerfed longbow.
Hell yes!
Yeah,
Never
poor,
mind.
poor,
Not poor Neri.
Nat 20's poor. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then I'm gonna stack, favorite foe on that as well.
Of course, yeah.
So, do regular bow damage first. Nope.
No.
It's favored foe damage. Wait, do I roll crit on that
Uh,
damage for favored foe?
I think it would just be the bow.
Okay, yeah, because I have the option to roll crit on favored foe, but I guess. Okay, whatever. And then Zakun's gonna infuse that strike as well.
Cool.
That's just a bonus action for him. Actually, technically it's his reaction, but same thing. Hell yes! Yeah, how's that one looking?
You can see, like, so these scorpions, fairly heavy armor. You can see some of it is now having, like, because as we imagine your arrow, Zakun, like, infuses it as it flies and all that stuff. You can see that there's, like, holes now in, like, this scorpion's armor, essentially. Or exoskeleton, probably a better word. So yeah, you can see that it's all dinged up now from all that, and it's got little bits of fire on it that are causing it damage as it starts to screech.
Yeah. Yeah, just making sure that second or part of that is fire damage. Keep in mind because of my bow. So okay, I'll shoot that same one again.
You have a D4 from Bless as well on your attack rolls.
Oh fuck yeah!
Not that you'll need it, but
Probably not.
Man has a +10 to attack. He doesn't need it.
yeah.
That's actually that's post nerf.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we like to see.
Hell yes, dude.
So I'm thinking of nerfing nat 20s, right? So you can only get it once every 3 turns.
Fuck no, dude. Okay. So 16 total damage.
Okay. Yeah, the scorpion, it's looking quite hurt. A lot of its exoskeleton is gone and looking quite squishy. Looking fairly weak, like he could pass out at any second as it's screeching.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do. So.
How tall are the pillars again?
I'm saying like 30 feet.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So as you see these goats come out, you can see that they're very like hyper. As you suddenly see, rather than moving like how you think that they would move, you just see them start to very strangely move in like diagonal lines, almost as if they're trying to bounce. So you notice
The
like
rooks.
it hits like this one runs all the way to the wall, and, like headbutts it, and almost uses that momentum to turn itself as it's going to dash up here. And this one on the bottom will do something very similar. As it
When
goes
it's jumping, like, are they jumping really high or like distance-wise?
jumping, they're running, but they're just like
Oh,
super
okay.
hyper. So
Okay.
they're like they're headbutting into the wall, and as they headbutt into the wall, they're like using that momentum to turn themselves, pretty much. So they're like ricocheting off the wall almost.
Okay, interesting.
Meanwhile, Disco's just gonna charge straight at Zakun.
Ah, you can't make it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, is it 45 feet?
That's 45. But
Cheater.
yeah, no, he's not making it. That's with a dash. He ain't making it.
Okay.
As for the Scorpions, obviously this one is going to go straight for Zakun,
Makes sense.
while the other one will just dash all the way, and it gets straight up towards all of you. And you can see it like really scuttling all the way towards all of you. But it does that. The top one does it with a dash. The one for Zakun, though, that can make some attacks. As it does, it will do this.
Hey Neri, do you think scorpions can climb pillars?
I would assume so, unfortunately.
Okay. Alright, well let's take care of them and then we'll both just sit on a pillar each
Wow,
and shoot the
and-
goats.
Yeah.
Having had its exoskeleton burnt off, and it feeling quite weak, it tries to like use its claws to grab at Zakun, but it's very slow, and Zakun's able to dodge them. What Zakun doesn't see coming is the stinger. So the
Damn.
stinger is going to damage Zakun. That's a lot of dice.
Fuck me.
That is going to. What? Oh, interesting.
Zero damage,
I'm
nice.
going to need Zakun to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I think you rolled the poison damage
Yeah, it
without
does it automatically.
taking the
That's why I was
save,
like,
yeah.
wow.
So you were like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That's too much without a save.
Yeah, no, it's because it automatically does it. But yeah, so I'm gonna need a con save from Zakun.
One sec. Need to get him open. Con save, normal.
Okay, so that will be 9 damage from the stinger, which is piercing, along with 10 poison damage, but he saves. So that's halved.
Oh.
That's halved and everything, and there's no effect.
And it's still. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way.
So yeah, so
That's still
9
basically half of HP.
Yes. Okay. With that, it's back to Setsulu.
Okay. Where the fuck is Zakun in the turn order? I mean, I guess it's just up to you,
Zakun just
right?
goes on Neri's turn.
Okay. Well, I will. I think we focus fire. So I will come over. Can I see that scorpion through Neri? Because he's like fucking tiny.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'll just. Well, tiny is a, the wrong word. He's shorter than me. I will Eldritch Blast at the Scorpion with a D4 situational bonus
So you're talking about the one
from
next
Blessed.
to Zakun, right?
Yes, the one that is really fucked up already.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good.
So that's a 26 to hit.
Definitely.
So I will roll damage. 2. And I will attack again with a D4 to hit. And that is a 22 to hit.
Okay, still
And I
hits,
will roll
yeah.
damage. And that is a 5.
It is
It's still up and about. Okay, well
Yeah.
hopefully Zakun can finish it off with a bite, so he doesn't have to get fucked.
Mm.
And then I will. Are you on the pole yet, Neri, or not?
No, I couldn't get up it.
As in, you didn't have enough movement, or you
He
like
didn't
physically
have enough
can't?
movement.
Did not have
alright.
movement. Yeah.
Well, assuming that you will do that, Next turn, I will position myself over here.
Okay.
So that's 25, 30. So I've got a good view of everything now. And I will end my turn.
Okay. Mary, go ahead.
Okay. So I want to climb up this pillar.
Okay. Go ahead.
What do I have to do?
An athletics check to try and climb it.
Okay. Oh, I'm not good at these.
You are not good at those.
Ah.
So, I will say with that, if you try to climb up this, you theoretically could, but you're going to be moving fairly slowly, and the scorpion could try and make an opportunity attack against you if you do it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. So as you do it, the scorpion is going to try and use its claw to hit you. That does hit.
Okay.
Because you're a little too slow to try and get up initially. So that will be 6 damage.
Okay. But I'm on top of the pillar now, right?
Yeah, I'll say you can be on top.
Cool. Okay. So, hear me out on this one.
Okay.
If I want to cast Spike Growth. Can I cast that like on the walls, like climbing up the pillar?
Spike growth?
Probably have to read the spell description.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah. It's not letting me send it to the.
I'm looking it up. Okay, spike growth.
Okay.
20-foot radius. Blah, blah, blah. Area is difficult terrain. Shh. Okay. Sure. I mean, it would still do it like on the ground as well. I'd say it would also just cover the walls if you want.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm
Have
looking for.
Interesting implications.
Okay.
So like, if like the scorpion tries to like climb up the wall, it's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming for. Cool. That's my action. And then yeah, Zakun's gonna try to bite that scorpion and try to take him out.
Go ahead.
And he has a. Yeah, he's still blessed. So.
Are you small enough that you can, like, fit between people's legs, Neri?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Depends
if
how
things
tall
go
the
poorly,
person
I
is.
am going to teleport onto the top of your spire.
Depends
You
how
can do that.
Uh,
I would assume.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to be the first scorpion down.
Yes.
Not what I wanted.
He's tearing off a pincer, and he's
Crunching,
gonna
bro.
chew it.
Absolutely
Gonna-
crunching.
Yes. Yeah, like the sound it makes is just gonna be horrible.
Wet cracking, bro.
Ugh. Dope. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that turn.
I feel like that was a good use of a turn.
With that, it'll be
Yeah.
the goat's turn. This goat is moving in this direction, so it's got 40
Goatsy?
here. Yeah, we'll just say that's its turn. The goat next to Neri will be attacking it, while this goat will be moving down a little bit. Actually, no, that's not how we want to move.
Technically, if you look at his path, he crossed through
Yeah,
3.
That's not how I want it to move. I actually want it to move this
Okay.
way. It's still going in, but yeah. For
You have to
everybody-
dash through that difficult terrain in there?
Uh,
Dude, 2d4 for every 5
And-
feet is fucking lethal.
Yeah, dude, I don't want... This is my, like, I want to get up somewhere, and I
This
don't
is
want things to
there.
come at me.
it would have to dash.
My
That's
party-
what, 2d4 or 3d4?
My
1, 2,
Dude, my party in the last
dash.
like
Yeah,
campaign that I was running,
1, 2, 3.
one of them gave somehow, I think it was wild magic, something
3, 4.
vulnerability to fucking piercing, and then they cast spike growth, and it just like a fucking cheese grated.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, it's going to be trying to go for you. So yeah, it'll take what, 64? That's fine.
So what? That's
Oh, you roll it.
So it only moves to 3 squares.
Uh,
It's 2d4 per.
well, cause like
Per
1.
5 feet.
Oh, and those. Ah, that's more. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, no, that's.
5 squares.
Yeah, it's just out.
Lol.
Oh, you're not even making me roll for it.
I mean, I already rolled it, but yeah, it should beat you. But
Oh, okay.
The worst part is that unless they're like an intelligent creature, they just don't notice it's there. So they just like go into it, and then they're fucked.
but yeah,
Mhm.
this one will be attacking. That's going to just not hit. Okay. It is Scorpion's turn. Hold on. Area creature moves into or within the terrain. Okay. We only have one scorpion. Okay, so these are like giant scorpions, right?
Yes.
So, oh no, that's yeah, no. So it tries to like use its claws on the structure that you're standing on. So it's going to use its claw attacks on the structure to try and cause some instability.
Oh fuck me.
Bro, is gonna damage the arena. Someone will have to cast
So
mending
the first
on
one
this
doesn't
shit.
do much, but the second one, I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. Wouldn't this be like a dex save? Or, yeah. How do you
So-
want to flavor this?
I guess technically, because we're in combat, it should be a dex save, yeah.
Yes, I'm way better at those.
Yikes. Okay. So it is starting to cause this pillar to shake a little bit.
Mhm.
And it's starting to wobble. As of right now, you're barely keeping yourself up there.
Okay.
With that, it's Setsu's turn. And you can hear the announcer being like, and we have an amazing tactic by the Scorpions. It's trying to shake down its enemies, trying to bring them back down to its level. Quite the formidable foe.
Okay, dokay. Just trying to see if I have anything that can push this cunt through the spikes, but I don't think I do really. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Alright, I draw my sword. I had my shield out already, but I had it for a hand free for casting, no longer. I draw my sword, and I am still concentrating on bless. So I just cast booming blade.
Okay.
And I add 1d4 to the attack roll.
I mean, yeah,
22.
it definitely hits.
Okay. I think we just said I do normal damage, right? And versatile is...
Versatile is if it moves, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 11 damage.
Okay.
And then... I mean, I don't know if this is like the extent of what we're going to be fighting, but it seems like we've got it sort of under control, so maybe I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there.
Nary, go ahead.
Oh, actually, I might use my last 10 feet of movement to do this and take the opportunity attack.
Okay. It hits.
Okay,
That'll be 10 damage. As it
it
headbutts
takes
you.
5 as cold
Okay.
because of Armor of Agathis. So it takes 5 damage in response. Cool. That is my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of my stuff I got. I'm just debating if I want to use good arrow on this or not. Hey, you know what? I have 7 of these. I'm gonna use a poison cloud arrow when I hit the scorpion.
When you hit O, or yeah.
If
No, we know. Yeah. go ahead.
yes. And actually, can I shift my favorite foe? Does that take a?
Bonus action.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I'm gonna shift my favorite foe to the other scorpion down below me.
Okay.
So okay. Oh wait, and plus D4 if that's not high enough. That's high enough. I don't care.
Yeah. You have a plus, and it's high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So normal damage.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do favorite foe damage. And and now there's a poison arrow in the area, which I don't think does.
To feed, the cloud lasts for 10 minutes. Once removed, creatures take 1d4
Yeah.
from entering or
At the start.
of their turn. Okay.
Yep. Second attack. Oh, he's lightly obscured now. Do I have disadvantage on this?
Lightly obscuring? I don't think so, because you technically also know. Lightly obscured. Light such as dim, creatures have disadvantage on perception, but you should be fine.
Okay, so just hit him with it. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Yeah, that still hits.
Okay. Yeah, I still have my bless, so I could if I wanted, but okay. Let's see, that was that. If you look at the first d6, which is my piercing damage, was a 1, so I'm gonna re-roll that using my piercer feat.
Okay.
And cool. So an extra, so that's 15 damage on that one.
Oh, by the way. There we
Cool.
go. Alright, if that's...
And then Zakun's gonna bite the goat. Damn.
Yeah, I wonder... 9 damage, okay.
Oh, that's the turn.
With that, Goat will go ahead and attack Zakun. It'll hit. That'll be 9 damage on Zakun. And then this last
Getting there.
will charge at Setsu, so go ahead and roll that damage.
Cool, cool. That's what, 2d8? Three. Lol.
You know what's funny?
3 health?
That's exactly enough.
Smoked him.
And this giant scorpion will go ahead and try to make some more attacks on pillar.
Takes a D4 to
Yeah,
start.
so go ahead with that.
Yeah. Damage. Normal. Hell yes.
And it's just the damage. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It'll go ahead and make those quad attacks. Okay. I'm going to need another dex save from you. But
Okay.
this one is going
Hope
to
this one
be
goes.
higher. Because it is once again trying to shake the thing.
Yeah. So thinking about it, does Bless help with dex or saving throws,
I believe it
or
should.
it's just on attacks?
I believe it should, because it's like everything. Yeah, it does for saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll add D4. I should have done that last time, but I didn't. So okay.
Okay. So as it's starting to once again shake this pillar, it is now much more aggressive than it previously was, and like it's so much so that you actually like rather than standing up, you actually have to get down and like hug the top of the pillar for a second
Shit.
while it's shaking.
Do I have to take damage then?
Not yet. Because,
Okay.
because
Well, I mean, because there's the spike growth came up, didn't it?
I'd say that up there you're okay, so you should be fine.
Okay.
Because you passed the save here, so I'm saying you're okay. If you had
Oh,
rolled
okay.
quite a bit lower, yeah, no, we would not be having this conversation.
Fair enough.
But yeah, much more aggressive, and you can feel that if it once again hits this pillar, you're coming down.
Fine. Okay.
So that's Zulu.
Okie dokie. Damn, I'm kind of like pinned in by my like distance sort of thing. I think there's only these two cards left, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I think I just have to Eldritch Blast. I don't think I have anything really better. I don't think Command works on wait, one creature. I think Command works on creatures. What the fuck? If it doesn't understand your language, okay, never mind. Also, the command would definitely be directly harmful to it, so... I will cast Eldritch Blast. Crazy.
No way.
Yeah, I know, right? I do an attack roll with a extra 1d4, which I will probably start needing at some point. Never mind.
Hey, hell, fucking yeah, dude.
Oh
Alright. I do 5 damage, so don't hell yeah too soon.
With the
I'm
crit?
rolling like
Jesus.
arse on these Eldritch Blasts. Yeah, I rolled a fucking 2 and a 3.
And who's this going towards?
This is the Scorpion. 23, so I roll normal damage, please. 2. Okay. That didn't even fucking roll. That shit just plopped onto the fucking table, bro. Yeah, right. I guess that's my turn. I do fucking 7 damage.
Nary.
And...
Yeah.
But I am, I'm gonna, like, sort of, not prepare, but, like, yeah, sort of prepare. Like, I'm getting ready to use Silvery Barbs if that Scorpion, like, goes for the pillar again in some fashion.
Okay. Nary, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go after that Scorpo bow.
Scorpo bow would be a cool name for a bow made out of, like, the sinews of a scorpion or some bullshit. Made out of the
Give me
carapace of
ideas.
it.
I wonder if a 25 hits.
I'm assuming it does. Let's see, what was the, Okay, wow, that's a max damage roll.
Ouch. How do you want to finish
Dude,
this
we're rolling
scenario?
opposites today.
How would you
I
like
don't
to
know. Is there
finish
anything
this
cool I
one?
can do with the poison cloud that's in there?
Up to you.
Probably not. And I had it like he was like leaning up for his like tail to like do another strike. But my arrow goes like the long way down his tail, so it like travels like
Okay.
lengthwise through his tail to kill him.
Sure. Why not?
Don't ask me how you want me to kill them if you're not going to give me flavor.
I know. I'm fine with it.
I thought you were gonna pull some shit where like he was about to strike the pillar with his tail, so you shoot the tail and then it like stabs him in his own head or something.
That'd been fun
And
too.
that's where you got the poison damage from the cloud, like sort of playing in.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then I guess I go for the goat. I don't have favored foe on this.
Still hits.
Figured.
And
Cool.
with
And
that-
let's infuse. Oh, he's dead too.
Yeah, that goat's going down too.
Neat.
Damn, bro, you wiped the field.
So with that, you guys.
I've used like no resources.
I used one bow, and I guess I used a spell slot, but I don't really care. I never use my spell slots.
So with that,
Yeah, same here.
you guys are out of combat. You know, crowds going wild, all that stuff. Nary, can I have you make a Arcana check?
Arcana check. Oh yeah, this happened last time, didn't it? Like something else was like up. I'm still blessed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you know, start getting up from this pillar that's a little bit shaky still because, it's been damaged. Um, as you look around the crowd, all the exciting faces, you almost feel as if for a second that dragon that's looking over the arena, this like bronze,
The big one.
yeah, this like bronze
Yeah.
dragon, you almost feel as if its eyes glow silver for like a split second before coming back to normal.
Huh.
Uh,
Okay.
But with that, you guys are out of combat. You can hear the announcer going, "Again, a wonderful combat by these two. For anyone that wasn't here, we saw them the other day. They made an incredible show of some lions and tigers, which strange things happened. But this time, it seems everything was under control, and it was just amazing out here once again by these two." And as you're like slowly trying to climb down this pillar safely, making sure it doesn't tumble and you don't get hurt, as you guys start to leave.
Okay. We collect our payment on like the way out, right?
Yeah.
There's like a desk or something.
Yeah, I mean that
Okay.
was an easy like what 50
50
gold I
each?
guess technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that
you each
paid
get
back
80,
our
Yeah.
paid back our little letter charade.
Yeah. Trying to remember if I don't think I put 30 in to begin with, so I'll just add 50. Oh no, I did. Okay. Yeah, there's no be this this low on gold. So.
Okay.
Okay, so there is one thing else. I'm guessing we're kind of getting close to the end of the session.
Maybe.
Yeah. There's like one other thing I wanted to do in like downtime. I wanted to buy a calligrapher's kit and start training on that.
Interesting.
Kit. Okay. Okay, so quicker for supplies. Yeah. I mean, I'd say like any fairly basic shop, you could definitely do that.
Cool. So yeah, I think it's what, 8 gold for a kit?
It says 10.
10? Okay.
Presumably
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
spend my
accompany
downtime
you
practicing
to
that.
that store given that we've been trotting around together today. I'd ask you why
Cool.
you purchased that if you did. Like if I
No,
was
you know.
I saw you buy it.
To be quite honest, I don't know how to write. I can read just fine, but I kind of want to send some letters home.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Assumedly we like dictated the letter to the the clerk
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, I don't think we wrote that.
Yeah.
yeah.
as you guys
I mean,
are,
I probably don't fucking know how to ride either, to be honest, bro.
so
Like,
as
I
you
can get by
guys,
because I understand the symbols, but it's not legible.
okay, so as you guys go ahead and buy that and you exit the store, it's around 6 p.m. ish right now, and you start to hear horses trotting through the street, and you can hear like someone's voice fairly loudly making announcements as you eventually fairly quickly see what appears to be Dustin in a carriage making an announcement out on the streets as like the horse and buggy are like carrying him throughout the streets trying to like get attention as he is announcing for all let me put it here all available adventurers to please head to the guild hall immediately.
Oh boy.
How fast the car going?
I mean it's horses, so it's like what 450 feet every 6 seconds.
Fucking hell, it's bolting, bro.
I believe that's as fast the horses can go. So I mean that's their max speed. So
Yes,
I'd say
the
that they're
horse is at
going a
full
little.
gallop.
Yeah, that's at full. So I'd say they'd be going a little bit slower than that.
Oh wait, is there like anyone around? Is there many people on the street
I
or not
mean,
really?
it's 6 p.m. So yeah, I'd say there's quite a few people around. Not to mention
Okay.
there's like another person, in the carriage with
Yeah,
Dustin as
yeah.
well.
Just give me a sec.
Mortal enemy.
Uh, um. Okay. I would like to cast as stealthily as I can. Um, minor
Oh boy.
illusion.
Okay.
Um, of like from the crowd. To wander out into the horse's path onto the street. It's like a small monster that could feasibly be in a city. Like one of those big fucking rats we fought down in the rat gaff.
So somewhat larger rat.
Like a giant, like no, one of the like fucking shark ones.
Okay.
You remember those cunts?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those to like scatter out onto the road and then like stand up on its hind legs like right in front of the horses, like as they're galloping down the road, drawing the cart.
Creates an object. Must be create a sound. Okay, so you're creating the image, so it'd be like right on the street. I don't think it can move with minor illusion.
Oh, it might not be able to actually. Um.
No,
Hmm.
minor illusion is a static image.
Okay, well I'll just cast that as a static image, like in the.
So you want it like on its hind legs, still.
Yep.
Okay. So you see like suddenly the rat like a rat just appears on its hind legs. Uh, yeah, on his hind legs, and you can see like for a split second the carriage like tries to divert it. Um, okay, it tries to divert it as best as it can. There's like a bit of a swing from the carriage as they try to fix it, but like almost the hind wheels of the carriage like hit a light post a little bit, so that's dented now.
Dented, bro. The wheels should be made of wood, right?
I'm talking about the light. I
What's
mean, it would still
what's
be
the light
damaged.
post made out of?
I mean, it should still be hit
Yeah, yeah. So
because of like
I'm
speed.
saying if the light post is dented, the wheels should fucking explode, right?
I mean,
They're made out of wood.
yeah, the wheel would definitely be also like injured. It would be damaged as well.
I would
But you can
drop
still
concentration as
it's still like
soon as like
going is the problem because of momentum and
yeah.
like also the horses. So the horses are still pulling it, but it's just like
Are the
on
are the
yeah.
horses like skitzed out, or are they
I
like they're
mean, yeah,
fine?
they're a little shocked, like trying to recompose themselves. They're a little going a little bit faster now because of this, because of like the adrenaline.
Okay,
Um,
so is there like a carriage driver? Has he like
but yeah, you
lost
can see that
control
like
or
everyone that was
something?
in the carriage kind of got like shifted, like thrown about a little bit as well. So like Dustin's composure is all off and everything, and everything along with the driver.
Okay, all right. Um, I don't think I can follow up with anything that would like actually properly fuck up the cart. Um, but the wheel is like damaged in that like it's not a functional wheel anymore,
Pretty
or
much.
what's
So yeah,
the?
it's a pretty much a three carriage wheel now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So assume hopefully it has to stop, and then I'll consider that my smear campaign against Dustin as making him look like an incompetent public servant has begun, and it's off to a decent start.
Okay. But yeah, so
Yeah,
like
I would drop concentration as soon as like it went anywhere near the rat.
okay. But yeah, so like I was saying, he was announcing that any available adventurers to please come to the guild hall immediately.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
now he looks like a doofus because his carriage all squiggled about.
Okay.
Haha. And I bet that shook him up too. And then I could ask him, and like later on, I could be like, "Oh, I saw your carriage earlier. Seems you lost control of it. You know, that must suck to not be able to fucking drive, idiot."
Okay.
Okay. Neri, are we going to the guild hall to field that message that they said all adventurers
Uh,
go to the guild hall immediately?
I mean, yeah, should we like quote unquote collect our party members to help?
They are quite far
Yeah,
away.
probably. They probably haven't heard it.
So I think we should go grab them first and then head to the guild hall.
Yeah, so if we're grabbing the party, we probably end there. Assuredly, out of game, you didn't tell me about the shit that happened in the arena with that skull thingo.
Uh, Actually, I probably would have mentioned it on the way back.
Oh, okay. Well, I know shit about that, so I would fill you in.
Oh yeah.
So the founder of the city, whose name is lost to time, according to some shit in the library, like when this place was like a settlement, he like slayed a bunch of like powerful beasts, and the most powerful of them was a silver dragon, and the skull in that arena is like a replica of the silver dragon's skull. Um, and I think like some of the creatures that he was killing were like from different fucking dimensions and like across time and shit. So there might be some weird voodoo juju going on, like with those bones we found underneath the city and stuff like that. Being the corpse of one of the things that he slayed and stuff. So if you saw like the some shit lighten up, like that could be maybe a sign that some other shit's gonna come from another dimension or time or something. Would be my suggestion. And we're gonna
Gotcha.
have to like it's gonna
Okay.
rampage through the city or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So maybe we should talk to someone like high up about this, but who knows?
I bet we'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.